My name is Jamie Maddox. I've been at the club for 9 years now. This is my 9th season. My role currently is Head of Development and Training. So my roles include really helping our first and second year players get through their first part of their professional career, and also facilitating the training planning and making sure all the coaches are getting what they want in the sessions. Development Academy is an educational program run for our first and second year players. It's aimed to supplement our players' education, stemming from team meetings or line meetings or phase outcomes. We take that and put it in front of our group this year, which is 9 players in our first and second year group, and really try and make sure that all the education is hitting so we can then move forward. So of the Development Academy group, there's 4 second year players. So that's made up with Jed Buslinger, who's a key defender from Western Australia, played a lot of VFL footy last year after injury. I think he played every game last year in VFL, which was impressive. Got Charlie Clark, obviously from Sandringham Dragons, small forward, very cheeky, got a lot of personality, liking the way he's starting to develop. Harvey Gallagher, who came from the Bendigo Pioneers. Last year he played more on the wing. This year he's probably looking to move more inside. Very excited the way that Harvey's moving this summer already. Very promising sign so far. And James O'Donnell, who came in late as a Category B rookie from cricket on the advice from Matt Innes. Obviously played a few AFL games last year as a key back or a mid-pillar back, and again, he's showing some really good signs so far. So this year we've got Alex Johnson and Jaron Geary, who's come across both as development coaches, both really great men, and both have got a lot of experience in the game. Obviously Jaron being a captain of St Kilda Football Club, you have to be a special human to be a captain. And then Alex Johnson, a premiership player from the Swans, who's had a really rough course with injury through his career. So the learnings that our young players will receive from those 2 men throughout the year in terms of all their experience, resilience, but also just performance psychology and leadership. Really excited to what they bring to the club. What do you think, Chook? There's only 4 of you.
It's a bit sad.
It's a bit sad. It's going to be happy soon. Who's going to join you soon?
We've got Jordan Crofts and Riley Sanders joining us.
Yeah, and some more boys coming tonight. First of all, welcome to your second year. This DA right now is actually my favourite session of the whole season, which is pretty sad when you think we've got another 40 weeks to go. This one here is my favourite because it's different. It's just you guys. The first years aren't here yet. They're not here listening to your thoughts and hanging on every word. It's just you guys in here by yourselves, and you've had a whole year with us. So it's an interesting session. I want to put this up. This is what I put up every year. From your time last year, last pre-season especially, what's changed to now? Environment. Go.
Coaches.
Label it. Yep, environment. No travel.
No crowds. Yeah. The gym.
Gym.
Change rooms. Yeah.
Change rooms.
People. Everything. Floor.
Green floor. What else has changed?
Expectations go up.
Bus. Usually we stand here for another 15 minutes and no one gets that. So dig into that for me. Dig into that. So what expectations have changed? And it's really important across this group. I know we're late in here today because of some circumstances, but what changes for you guys now and why? I want you to just dig into simple terms and then build on that. What has changed?
Free ride and not missing shit. You sort of get away with it a bit in the first year.
Probably, in a way, you can hide and not have the presence of training and voice and take leadership and that sort of stuff.
We know everything what's required now, so there's no excuses.
You've lived the experience, haven't you, for 12 months. You've seen pre-season, how it's structured, how it works. Now, it might be slightly different this year with different coaches and high-performance stuff. You've seen how a season works. You've seen how injuries work. You've seen how playing a long stint in VFL works. Okay, you've seen how it moves when you play AFL football. You guys have had the full spectrum. So tell me about expectations again. Don't just, I can't be late. What else has changed? There's so many things.
Just like foundation.
Foundation.
Like how you train, how you play, like a baseline.
Good.
Probably expected to do a bit more than what we've done last pre-season.
Load-wise?
Yeah.
Absolutely. What else? What about in this room? What changes for you guys now?
We're the leaders of the
Yeah, you are.
One or two in the group.
Good. So you're not just receivers at this anymore. You're not just sitting here listening to me, Gears, AJ or Priz and just receiving it. You guys have to give. You have to give. Because these guys, like you guys learnt last year from those second year guys, you guys are teaching. You guys are more important in terms of this education environment than the coaches because you are living it with them. So next week, you guys are running the session. I want you to dig in to the dark recesses back here. Not too dark for you, Charlie, please. And I want you to think about one or two things that you wish we taught you in your first couple of weeks last year. When you first got to the club, what do you wish you knew or learnt faster or took on board earlier? You may recall some of the stuff you learnt last year. That's fine if you want to reuse that, but I want you guys to think about your own experience and what did you learn, take away, that you go, wish I'd have queued onto that a bit quicker, it would have made my first few weeks, months, a lot easier and smooth. That first session that we ran with the second year boys, we do that every year and there's varying answers that come from that when you ask what's changed. And this year's a bit harder because the whole facility is different and for the last 18 months really, it's been a bit of a grind for the players, but their minds went straight to that's changed. All the amenities around that have changed and it's got a little bit easier for them, but that's not what we're looking for. And Jed picked it up quicker than most groups have in the past, the understanding that now you are a second year player, we need you to get going and things are a little bit more hasty at the moment. And as you will see with Harvey, and posture doesn't always tell you everything, but Harvey was in there comfortable. And then once we started talking about expectations and what we expect going forward from our second year players, you could see him really straighten up and sit up and take notice. Like, okay, yep, this is real. Clarity is the key. They need to understand that expectations have changed and the goalposts have moved a little bit for them. And we often see some great signs from that instantly.